Hello everyone, and welcome to Victoria's Action Figure Cantina. Today we're having a look at the DC Direct Superman, Batman, Enemies Among Us Batman figure. Here's a look at the packaging. So as you can see, the package is similar in nature to the Arkham figures in the sense that you basically have to cut it open to get the figure out. The card back is inside the plastic, so you basically just have to cut it open. I really don't like these particular types of packaging because the plastic is very sharp when you're opening. In fact, I nicked my finger when taking them out of the packaging, but it looks okay. It's very plain. So along with the Superman Batman, the Search for Kryptonite Batman that we looked at in our last review, this is one of the Batman figures that I believe to be among the best ever produced, not only by DC Direct / DC Collectibles, but also by any other manufacturer out there. So as you can see, he's a very dynamic looking Batman figure. He's very nicely sculpted. The coloring is quite nice, and he's definitely unique. Up close, I absolutely love the cowl. I love the, he just looks angry, and that's thanks to the way that the cowl is sculpted. But even his facial expression looks like, he's pretty upset. If you look at him from the side, his bat ears are shaped nicely. They kind of have a curvature to them, where they kind of point forward, which is quite unique and, works nicely for this particular figure. And his cowl also has like a glittery type look to it, same as the cape. Now, the cape itself is something else for sure. It almost looks like a plastic trash bag kind of thing, or at least some sort of a latex. It's different, and I'll give it points for being different, most certainly. But I don't know. I kind of feel like they could have done something a little bit better here. It's almost as if you can kind of pose him holding those little pointy sides. Well, you can't, but not really anyway. But it looks like it's almost designed to where he could be kind of holding these little points, as if he's about to jump off a building and fly. And that's kind of what this looks like. It looks like a very organic cape, where you have the bones there that you would find in a bat in nature. But I don't know how this would work in terms of Batman's costume. But I do give it points for being different, because it is kind of unique. While I do think that the cape could have been a little bit better for this particular figure, it is kind of cool that it's unique. And it almost gives it a sort of Batman Returns type quality when he's about to jump off the building and go for his flight, which as a kid was my favorite scene from that movie. His costume is nice. It's kind of like a bluish gray color. The belt is like a bronzish color, and then you have the shorts and the boots. The bat logo on his chest is okay. I'm not a huge fan of that particular design for the bat logo, but it is what it is. The coloring as a whole is okay. The bluish gray I don't think works the best for this figure, and had they gone with a little more of a darker gray, I think it would have turned out a little bit nicer. But for what it is, it's really not bad in terms of coloring. Sculpt work is truly nice. If you look at his bat side, should we call it, right there. But yeah, the texturing is nicely done. It's obviously a suit over his body, as you can see with all the folding and such. So that's quite nice. In the way of articulation, our Batman figure here has a ball joint here at the head, and it has a very nice range of movement. He can look up, he can look down, he can go sideways. He has ball hinges here at the shoulders. He has bends here at the elbows, and he has bends here at the hips, and then a bend at the knee. Also included is a very small batarang in the classic Burton-style bat logo. Kind of a weird batarang, not only because it's kind of hard to grip and it doesn't look very aerodynamic. Hey, at least it's something, I guess, huh? And you also get the base with the Batman and Superman logo, same as the previous Batman that we looked at. It's a decent base. He plugs into it just fine. And, it looks kind of cool. Batman's left fist is closed, meaning that you have to put his batarang in the right hand. Unfortunately, because of the way that it's shaped, it's really hard to find, a good way for him to hold it. In fact, it's, almost impossible. Yeah, as you can see. His gauntlets are pretty neat looking. They're a little bit swept back and located a little bit farther back onto his glove. So I will bring back here, once again, the Superman Batman, Searcher Kryptonite Batman on the right. Once again, these two figures coupled together are among the absolute best Batman figures produced. And it's really not hard to see why. The sculpting and detailing on them is phenomenal. The coloring on them is very nice. Articulation is, is rather decent. But, just the overall aesthetic of these figures is, quite incredible. And I absolutely have to hand it to DC Direct / DC Collectibles for doing a bang-up job on these guys. They're really, really awesome. So there you have it. This is the DC Collectibles Superman, Batman, Enemies Among Us, Batman. He's approximately 7 inches tall and is amazing. From the nice job they did on the sculpting down to the nice paintwork and the very interesting and unique cape, this is certainly one of the best Batman figures out there. He's no longer on the market. I had to pick him up from eBay about a year ago, but given the quality of the figure, he was totally worth it. And as such, I highly recommend him to any collector and fan of Batman figures. Thanks for watching Victoria's Cantina. Until next time, bye-bye.